What do you do when you're stressed? I clean. So right now I'm about to clean up a skillet that I made cornbread in, and I made my black eyed peas. But there's something I want to talk about, and I want your feedback on it. Someone once told me that I had the ability to talk about scary things and make it not sound so scary. I took this as a compliment. I think it was meant to be a compliment. But there's something that's on my mind very much, and it's a term called positive toxicity. What that means is when you maybe well intentionally shut someone down when they're talking about something serious. And I'll give you a really simple example. Like, when your hair falls out, when you go through chemotherapy, and your hair is going to fall out, but you say to your friend, wow, this is really weird. My hair fell out. I'm bald, and it's kind of weird. And the friend goes, ha, 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 think of all the money you'll save on not buying shampoo or getting haircuts or whatever. That is what is called positive toxicity. You may not mean to, but what you've done is you've shut the person down and you put a little ribbon on it, made them think they should be grateful. It doesn't mean they're not grateful, that maybe they're not having to do as much of their hair, but they're talking about the reality that maybe when their hair fell out, it hurt or it felt weird, or they're a redhead and so much of their personality is about being a ginger or whatever. It just hit them and they want to talk about it. So what you can do if someone comes up to you and expresses something, you can talk to them about it for a few minutes and kind of let them talk, you listen, and then maybe you can even say something funny at some appropriate point, but not right away. Positive toxicity, though, can be so crippling that it shuts down all conversation. For example, someone told me today, I hope to live to May to see my daughter graduate college. And she literally meant, I hope she lives to May. She's very ill. And someone posted, oh, I saw my daughter graduate. It was great. There was a small level of positive toxicity because what she was saying is, I got to do it, sort of assuming you're going to get to when this lady's very, very ill and might not really get to. This is something I want to talk about a lot in this upcoming year, about how we can talk about the scary things, because maybe there's some treatment or medication or a trial or something. If someone doesn't shut you down, we can further conversation or we can learn. And also, too, when push comes to shove, at the end of the day, if someone really is dying or has some huge concern, we need to be able to talk about that. Actually, when I say talk about it, I mean we need to be able to listen to them talk about it. We need to be tough enough to let them talk about it and listen and not make it trigger our fears or our worries about ourselves. Because I think the most human thing we can do is be with someone at the end of their life or a really hard time. So let's talk about positive toxicity, how to not shut down a conversation, how to facilitate listening, and how we can be more human to each other as we go through difficult things like cancer. So I always mean it when I say hope always, but that doesn't mean it's positive toxicity. I'm trying to help you have hope, but I'm not going to lie to you and say it will all be fine, because it always isn't fine. But I will say peace be with you, because that has another level of meaning. I look forward to talking to you.